I just told them this is probably the biggest 6th grade production I think that we've ever tried to pull off. And I told them if any class will pull it off at the age of 12, it is 11 and 12. It is the class of 2027. So they are very excited. They look amazing. So I know we're in for a big treat. So let's really give it up for them. They've worked very hard, and we want to laugh when it's appropriate. We want to cheer, we want to applaud, we want to encourage our beautiful class of 2027. Are we ready?
Yes!
Oh, I don't think that sounds good.
Yes!
All right, let's hear it for the class of 2027.
Oh, Toto, my heart is thumping so loud I can hardly breathe. No need to be scared anymore. She's not following us. Did she hurt you? She tried to, didn't she? Oh, Toto, let's go tell Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. Come on, Toto.
72, 73.
Auntie Em, just listen to what Miss Gold said to Toto.
Dorothy, please, we're trying to count. 73.
Oh, but Miss Gold hit Toto.
Dorothy, we're trying. 70. Dorothy, please.
Don't bother us now, honey. This old incubator's gone bad and we're likely to lose a lot of your chicks.
Oh, the poor little things. Oh, but Auntie Em, Miss Gold hit Toto right across the back with a rake just because she says he gets in her garden every day and chases her nasty old cat.
Dorothy, we're busy.
Oh, but Uncle Henry, he doesn't do it every day. It's just once or twice a week.
I'm doing something right now, honey. I'm doing something right now.
Who is the genius suggested we take the wheel off before we move the wagon?
Makes so Harris one was. That makes sense. Don't it?
Sense or no sense, when I lift that axle, someone's gonna have to shove the wheel on.
What am I going to do about Miss Gold? Just because Toto chases her nasty old cat.
Somebody help me! This wheel's gonna pull my arm out of the socket!
Now look, Dorothy, use your brain. When you come home, you'll go buy Miss Scorch's woods. And Toto won't get her garden, and you won't get no trouble. See?
Quit just stand there. We've got a parcel of lumber to haul from town before the weather turns.
What do we do, Mr. Deal?
Zeke, what am I going to do?
Well, for a start, kid, don't let that old witch buffalo you. You gotta stand up for yourself. That's it. Show a little courage.
I'm not afraid of her.
That's it. Walk with your head up and your chest out. The next time she squawks, stroll right up to her and spit in her eye. That's what I do.
Would you really?
Sure I would. Through this life, you gotta walk tall. Then you have no reason, scared of nothing or nobody.
What's all this jabber-wabbing when there's work to be done? I know tree shipless farms hands will be out of their job before they know it.
Well, we were just having a little fun, Mr. Hero.
If farm's no place for fun, you want fun? Go join a traveling show.
Why just do that? Be a strong man. See the world.
Well, don't start posing it for now. Here. Can't work on an empty stomach.
Thank you.
You don't have to sit down to eat them. Now, get those wagon hitched, and Zeke, you go feed those hogs.
Oh, Auntie Em, did you listen to what Miss Gold said she was going to do to Toto? She said she was going to...
Dorothy, dear, stop. You're letting your imagination take over you. Now, go help out else today, and go find a place where you won't get into any trouble.
Some place where there isn't any trouble. I wonder if there's such a place. Not a place you can get by a boat or a train. It's far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane.
Henry Gale, is that you skulking by the barn?
I never skulked in my life, Mrs. Gulch, and I ain't about to start now.
I want to see you and your wife right away about Dorothy.
Dorothy, why? What has Dorothy done?
I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Ooh, she bit her dog.
Good afternoon, Miss Gulch. I just made a fresh pack of cookies if you mind to sit a while.
I have no appetite for cookies, Mrs. Gale. After an attack from your niece's vicious dog, I may never eat again.
Dorothy, could you bring out Toto here for a minute? I'm sure if Dorothy's upset you in any way, she'd only be too glad to apologize as best as she can.
It's gone beyond apologies, Mrs. Gale. I have registered a complaint with the county sheriff and making sure that dog's destroyed.
Destroyed? Oh, you can't. You mustn't. Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, Toto didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one that ought to be punished.
You hear how sorry the poor child is, only if she promises to keep
If you
the-
don't hand over that dog right now, I'll bring a damage suit that'll take your own farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
Well, what if she keeps him tied up? He's really gentle. With gentle folk, that is.
Here's the sheriff's order. Allow me to take him. Unless you want to go against the sheriff.
You gotta hand him over, Dorothy.
No, I won't let you take him.
We can't go against the law, Dorothy. I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go.
Now you're seeing reason. No one should have to put up with that furry nuisance.
He's not a nuisance. Oh, go away or I'll bite you myself.
Dorothy!
Stop her! That's more like it. This town will be a safer place once that dog's gone.
Admire goats, just because you own half of the county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I actually thought of you. And, well, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Well, I can. So if you don't want to hear it, you better pedal your carcass off my land.
Well, I don't take kindly to that kind of talk, Henry Gale. Just remember, I have friends in high places.
Well, then why don't you climb up your broomstick and go visit him?
No, you let her take Toto.
She had an order from the sheriff, Dorothy. What do you expect us to do?
Toto was the only friend I had in the world. Now I'll never see him again as long as I live. Toto? Toto! You came back! You got away! Oh, but she'll be back for you any minute. We've got to run far, far away and never come back.
Here, doggy, doggy.
If 'twere done when 'tis done, 'twere best it were done, equally on both sides. Well, 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 house guests, huh? And who might you be?
Oh, wow.
No, now, don't tell me. You're traveling in disguise. You know, that's not right. You're going on a visit? Oh, no, I'm wrong. You're running away.
How did you guess?
Ha! Professor Marvel never guesses. He knows. Now, why are you running away?
Why?
No. Now, don't tell me. They don't appreciate you at home. They don't understand you. You want to go to other places, meet other kinds of people.
Well, it's just like you could read what was inside of me.
It's my trade, my calling. See what it says on the side of my case?
Professor Marvel sees the future. Oh, Toto, that's not polite. We haven't been asked yet.
He's perfectly welcome.
Oh, Professor, can't we go with you and see all the crowned heads of Europe?
Did you know any? Oh, you mean, well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal ball first. Here, sit down right here.
Thank you.
Now, just make yourself comfortable while I consult this authentic, magical crystal ball used by the priests of Isis and Osiris. Now, close your eyes.
Okay.
Yes, that's all right. Now, open your eyes. What is this I see? A house with a picket fence.
That's our farm.
There is a woman. She is wearing a polka dot dress. Her face is careworn.
Oh, that's Auntie Em.
Oh, yes, her name is Emily. Oh dear, why? She's crying.
What's happening now?
She's putting her hand on her heart. She's dropping down to the bed.
Oh no, I have to get home right away. Come on, Toto.
Well, what is this? I thought you were coming along with me.
Oh no, I can't. I need to go back home. Goodbye, Professor Marvel, and thanks a lot.
Goodbye. Safe journey. Better get under cover. Poor kid. I hope she gets home all right.
Hurry up and get the horses loose. Find Hickory. It's a twister, and it's heading straight for us. Good man.
Dorothy! Dorothy! She must be somewhere out in the storm! Dorothy! Dorothy!
Everyone in the storm cellar.
We can't leave out here, Henry!
There's nothing else we can do except pray for all of us.
Oh my. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow. Now I know we're not in Kansas.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? Why, I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale. From Kansas.
Oh then, is that the witch?
Who? Toto? Why, no, Toto's my dog.
Well, I'm a little confused. The Munchkins have called me because a new witch has just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house, and here you are. And that's all left of the Wicked Witch of the East.
But I've already told you, I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins, they're laughing because I'm a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
I beg your pardon. I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
The Munchkins, they're happy because you freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East. It's all right. You may all come out and thank her. Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far. In Kansas
happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
Oh, what happened then was rich. The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch. Then the middle of the day. Rich is not a healthy situation for a wicked witch. The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch. And landed on the wicked witch in the middle of the day. Rich is not a healthy situation for a wicked witch. Soon began to twitch, and was reduced to just a stitch. Oh, what's the wicked witch?
We sank very sweet. We're doing it so neat. You've killed her so completely that we think very sweet.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
As mayor of Munchkin City, in the county of the land of Oz, I welcome you most legally, but we have to verify it legally. To see if she is morally, ethically, spiritually, physically, positively, absolutely, undeniably, and reliably dead.
As coroner, I must stop her. I thoroughly examine her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh, witch, wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. And this is the Wicked Witch of the West. And she's much worse than the other one was.
Where's my sister?
Yonder she lies.
How did this happen? It's my fault. I'm so sorry. My house dropped on her. You'll pay for this, my little lady.
Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers?
Oh my.
Tell us what happened, Dorothy. Tell us what happened.
The ruby slippers. What have you done with them?
See for yourself.
Oh my. Give them back to me, or all.
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay. Be sure to keep them, Dorothy. Their magic must be very powerful if she wants them so badly. Now be gone before somebody else drops the house on you, too.
Very well. I bide my time. And as for you, my pretty, it is true I cannot attend to you now, here, as I'd like. But when the time comes, I'll have those slippers in my revenge. I'll get you eventually, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
It's all right. She's gone. I'm afraid you made a rather bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
But how do I get back to Kansas?
The only one who might know is the Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? How can I find him?
He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
I'm afraid I didn't.
Well then, you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will meet you to the border of Munchkinland. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off of your feet for a moment, or you will be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I get to the Emerald City?
Just follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road?
Follow the yellow brick road.
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 Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. 5 years the wonderful wizard, if ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was, the Wizard of Oz is one because. He says the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Goodbye!
Follow the yellow brick road? Follow the yellow brick... Well, now which way do we go?
Pardon me, that is a very nice way.
Who said that? Oh, don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course, people do go both ways.
Why? You did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
I can't make up my mind. I haven't got a brain.
Oh, well, can't you get down from there?
No, I've got a pole stuck on my back.
Oh, is there any way I can help you?
Well, if you just bend the nail down in the back, maybe I'll just... Whoa!
Here, let me help you.
My, it's good to be on my own 2 feet.
Oh!
Did I scare you?
No. I just thought you hurt yourself.
I knew I didn't scare you. I can't scare anybody, especially crows. They come around from miles away just to eat in my cornfield and laugh at me. I wish I could figure out how to scare them, but I can't, because no brain.
What would you do if you could have a brain?
I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. In my head, I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking you could be another Lincoln.
If I only had a brain. Oh, I can tell you why the ocean's near the shore.
You could think of things you never thought before.
And then I'd sit and think some more. I would not just be a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before.
And then just sit
And think some more. Gosh, it would be awful pleasing to reason out the reason for things I can't explain. Then perhaps I deserve you and be worthy of you. I could dance and be merry, like ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain.
Why, that was wonderful! If the scarecrows back in Kansas could do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would? Say, where's Kansas?
Oh, that's where I live. I want to get back there so badly. I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to ask the Wizard of Oz to help me.
Do you think I could go with you?
Well,
To get a brain?
I can't say for sure, but you might as well take a chance. Oh, wait, maybe you shouldn't. I've got a witch mad at me, and I don't want you getting into any trouble.
I'm not afraid of a witch. I'm not afraid of anything except a light and match.
Oh, I don't blame you for that.
But I'd face a whole box up for the chance of getting a brain. Won't you take me with you?
Of course I will.
Hooray! Let's go. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he's a wizard of a wizard.
Oh, I'm sure getting hungry. Oh, look, Scarecrow, apples. Ouch!
What do you think you're doing?
Well, we've been traveling a long while, and I was getting hungry and... Wait a minute. Did you say something?
She was hungry. She was hungry. How do you like it if someone came along and picked something off you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting I'm not in Kansas anymore.
Come along, Dorothy. I'll show you to get some apples. Come along, Dorothy. You wouldn't want those things anyway. They looked bruised.
Are you hinting my apples aren't what they ought to be?
No, it's just that she doesn't like little green worms.
Worms? The very idea. How dare you? Let's give it to him, girl. Take what? We'll teach you some manners.
What's that? Why, it's a man. A man made out of tin.
Oil can. Oil can.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, else. Oh, else.
There you go.
My goodness. Oh, I can talk again. Oh, oil my arms, please. Oil my elbows. Oh, my God. Oh, that feels wonderful. I've held that axe up for ages.
My goodness. However did you get like this?
Well, when I was flesh and blood like you, I fell in love with a Munchkin maiden whose mother couldn't stand me. And to stop me from marrying her daughter, she made a deal with the Wicked Witch of the West to put an evil spell on me. And she turned me all to tin.
Oh, that's terrible.
Then my Munchkin maiden deserted me. She couldn't love a man made out of tin, especially one without a heart.
No heart?
Just an empty barrel. For a while I kept working, but then one day I got caught in a terrible rainstorm and rusted solid. And I've been this way ever since.
Oh, don't cry, Tin Man. You'll rest again.
And the worst of it is, I'll never be able to fall in love again. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind to if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony above a voice sings love. I hear a beat, how sweet, just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I could stay young and chipper and I'd lock it with the zipper if I only had a heart.
Oh, are you all right?
I'm afraid I'm a little rusty yet.
Then why don't you come with us to the Emerald City to ask the Wizard of Oz for a heart?
Suppose the wizard wouldn't give me one when we got there?
Oh, but he must. We've been traveling for so long. You call that long? Why, you've only just begun.
The witch! She's the one who put the spell on me.
Yes, I chopped you down to size, didn't I? Well, stay away from the little lady before I use you for a beehive, Tin Man. And you, Scarecrow. I'll stuff a mattress with you.
I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, no. Here, Scarecrow wants to play ball.
Ah! I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Help! Help!
Just remember, Scarecrow, helping the girl reach Emerald City could be your last burning ambition.
You okay?
I'll see you get safely to the wizard, whether I get a brain or not. Stuff will match with me, huh?
Yeah, I'll see you get to the wizard whether I get a heart or not. Bah, let her try and make a beehive out of me.
Oh, you're the best friends anyone's ever had. So, to Oz?
To Oz! We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We'll find he is the wizard of Wiz, if ever a wizard was.
Oh, I don't like this place. It's dark and creepy. You suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
We might.
Animals that eat straw?
Some, but mostly lions, tigers, and bears.
Lions?
And tigers?
And bears.
Lions and tigers and bears? Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers and
Ha! Put 'em up, put 'em up. Which one are you first? I'll fight you both together if you want. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. Oh, pulling an axe on me, eh? Sneaking up on me, eh?
Here, here, go away and let us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? Afraid, huh? Ha! How long can you stay fresh in that can? Get up, you shivering pile of junk. Put your fist up, you lopsided bag of hay.
That's getting personal, lion.
Oh, well, I get you anyway, Pee-wee.
Oh, shame on you.
What'd you do that for? I didn't bite him. Is my nose bleeding?
Why, of course not. What a fuss you're making. Why, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I'm a coward. I haven't got any courage. Gee, I even scare myself. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Well, why don't you try counting sheep?
I'm afraid of them.
Oh, that's too bad. Why don't you come along with us? We're on our way to see the wizard, to get him a heart.
And him a brain.
I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Gee, that's awful nice of you. When I was just a little cub, my father took me to the top of a high mountain, waved his paw around and said, "One day, son, all this will be yours." Oh, I was terrified. Oh.
Why's that?
I'm afraid of heights. Oh.
It's all right now. The wizard will fix everything.
Life is sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the vim and verve. But I could change my habits nevermore, be scared of rabbits if I only had the nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve.
In a shrine, a king down to the core.
You could roar the way you never roared before.
And then I'd roar, and roar some more. I would show the dinosaurus who's king around the forest, a king I could be serve. Why, with my regal beezer I could be another Caesar if I only had the nerve. I'd be brave as a blizzard,
I'd be gentle as a lizard.
I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard who will serve,
Then I'm sure to get a brain,
a heart, a home.
the nerve. Rock, see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. He really is a wizard, if ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was, the wizard of Oz is mine. Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz.
You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the night. Step into the sun, step into the light. Keep straight ahead for the most glorious place on the face of the earth or the sky. Hold on to your breath, hold on to your heart, hold on to your hope.
Go ahead, Dorothy. Ring the bell.
Here goes.
who rang that bell?
We did.
Can't you read?
Read what?
The notice.
What notice?
It's on the door, as plain as the nose on my... Oh, just a minute.
Bell
out of order. Please knock.
Well, that's more like it. Now state your business.
We want to see the wizard.
Oh, but no one can see the wizard. Not no one, not no how. Why, even I haven't seen the wizard.
Then how do you know there is one?
Because, if there wasn't a wizard, why would you be here?
Oh, please, sir. I've got to see the wizard. The good witch of the north sent me.
Prove it. She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her. Ooh. Well, bust my buttons. Why didn't you see that in the first place? Welcome to the Emerald City.
Ho, 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 and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Buzz, 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 chirp, 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 and a couple of la-dee-das. That's how the crickets crick all day in the merry old land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Take an hour for lunch and then at 2 we're done. Jolly good fun. Ho, 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 and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the ho ho ho, ha ha ha, in the merry old land of Oz.
When we get to see the wizard. The wizard? Yes, but first you want to tidy up a bit.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, pat, pat. here, clip, clip there. With your roughest claws, that surge and sidewalk flare in the merry old land of Oz. Ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laughed the day away in the merry old land of Oz.
Who's her? Who's her?
It's the witch. She's followed us here.
She's writing something in the smoke.
Surrender, Dorothy.
Who's Dorothy? The wizard will explain it.
Here, everything's all right. The wizard knows what to do. Go on home, everybody. Didn't you hear me? I said go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, sir. That's why we have to see the wizard right away. All 4 of us.
No one gets to the Great Oz. Not no one, not know how.
Explain it to him, Dorothy.
Dorothy? The witch is Dorothy? Well, that's a horse of a different color. Wait here. I'll announce you at once.
Did you hear that? He said he'll announce it at once. I've as good as got my brain.
I can almost hear my heart ticking.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king! If I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince, my regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a woof and a woof and a royal growl. I'd click my heel, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrow would take wing. If I were king, the rabbits would show respect to me, the chipmunks genuflect to me. Though my tail would lash, I would show compassion for every underling. If I were king.
Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything?
Not nobody, not no how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Imposterous.
How about a hippopotamus?
Well, I'd thrash him from top to bottomest.
Supposing you met an elephant?
Well, I'd wrap him up in cellophane.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who's king of the forest.
How?
How? Courage.
Follow me. The Great Oz will see you now.
Oh.
Whoa there, buddy.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you and why have you come?
If you please, I am Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask
Silence!
you... Oh, Jiminy Crickets.
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. You seek a brain, a heart, courage, and a ticket home to Kansas. But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by meeting a very small challenge. Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But if we do that, we'll have to kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick and I'll grant your requests. Now go!
But what if she kills us first?
I said, go!
Don't worry, I'm already gone.
Yo hee ho, yo ho, 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 yo hee ho, yo ho.
Oz himself has delivered that pernicious little baggage into my territory. But how to bring them here before me? Winkies!
Yo hee ho, yo ho, yo hee ho, yo ho, yo hee ho, yo.
Enough! Silence! Quiet! Why do you always sing that lonesome dirge? What does it mean anyways?
It means yo.
Yo hee ho, yo ho, yo hee ho, yo hee ho, yo ho.
Nico, wait, come back. I need the commander of my flight brigade.
What do you need? I could really use a stretch of my feathers.
Don't try being witty, Nico. You're only halfway there.
Do you know, I think you're the Hawaiian beneath my wings.
What's that?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing.
I heard something. I don't know what it was, but it was something. Anyway, my simian minion, I have a task for you. My enemies are about to enter the haunted forest. Take your men, snatch the girl and her nauseating little dog.
I'm exhausted, tired.
Exhausted? What do you mean you're exhausted? Try ruling over a kingdom of fools. Now go, do as I've commanded. Fly, fly, fly. Soon those ruby slippers will grace my dainty feet, and my power will be unstoppable.
If those feet are dainty, I ain't a monkey's uncle.
I've got a feeling something's not right.
Welcome to the haunted forest. You're lost. I would turn back if I were you.
What's happening?
Look at the size of them boys.
Those aren't birds, they're monkeys.
Flying monkeys!
Catch us if you can.
They've taken Dorothy.
Then we'll go and get her back, and the lion will lead us.
Yeah. Wait, me?
Yes, you.
Welcome, my dear. It's so kind of you to visit me here in my loneliness. Bring the dog.
What are you gonna do with Toto?
Take him to the highest crag. Tie a stone around his neck. And drop him into the river. Do you understand me?
No, please. You can have the slippers. I don't want them. Just don't hurt Toto.
That's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason.
As far away as you can.
Catch him, you fool!
He got away.
He got
imbecile!
away.
What could I have done?
He got away.
Which is more than you'll do, my pretty. Fool that I am. I should have remembered those slippers will never come off. As long as you're alive.
How can anyone be so nasty, mean, and cruel?
You see this? This is how much you've got left. And it isn't long, my pretty. It isn't long.
How can anyone be so nasty, mean, and cruel?
Practice. Lots and lots of practice.
And she ain't lying.
Oh, I hate to think of Dorothy in that terrible place. We've got to get her out somehow.
It's Toto.
He'll lead us to Dorothy.
But we still got to get into the castle. I've got an idea. Follow me.
Remember the order.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? Oh, the sand's almost run out. Won't somebody help me? Oh, Toto! Oh, I knew you'd come.
Hurry. Yeah, no time to lose.
What? Going so soon? I wouldn't hear of it. Well, it looks as if the sands of time have run out for all of you. And the last to go will see the first three go before her. And your mangy little dog, too. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who shall be the first to go? Lion? Girl? Tin Man? No, I know who. Scarecrow!
No, keep that away from me.
What's the matter? Don't you want to be my old flame?
Leave him alone!
You cursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm melting!
She's dead! You've killed her!
I didn't mean to kill her. Really, I didn't.
Hail to Dorothy! The wicked witch is dead!
Hail to Dorothy, the wicked witch at last is dead.
Hooray!
Why have you returned?
Please, sir, we've brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her.
Very resourceful.
So, we'd like you to keep our promise to us. If you please, sir.
I'll have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz.
Toto, come out of there.
I say go! Oh, don't mind the man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
You humbug!
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh no, my dear. I'm a good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
What about the heart you promised Tin Man?
And Scarecrow's brain.
Why? Anybody can have a brain. Back where I come from, we have universities where men go to become great thinkers. And when they come out, they think deep thoughts and with no more brain than you have. But they have got one thing you haven't got, a diploma. Therefore, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Universitatis Comitiatum e Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of THD.
THD?
Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square root of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh joy! Rapture! I've got a brain! How can I ever thank you?
As for you, my fine friend, you are under the unfortunate delusion that because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You are confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men called heroes who once a year take their fortitude out of the mothballs and parade it down the main streets of the city, and with no more courage than you have. But they have got one thing you haven't got, a medal. Therefore, for meritorious conduct, extraordinary valor, and conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I award you the triple gold star.
Gee, folks, I'm speechless.
You are now a member of the Legion of Courage. And as for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be made practical until they can be made unbreakable.
Well, I guess I'm just impractical.
Back where I come from, we have men who do nothing all day but good deeds. They're called good deed doers. And their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they have got one thing you haven't got, a testimonial. Now, I take pleasure in this time in presenting you with a token of our esteem and affection towards you.
Oh, I can hear it ticking.
Oh, they're all so wonderful.
What about Dorothy?
Yeah.
Well, you forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her myself.
Oh, would you? Could you? I mean, are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Child, you cut me to the quick. I'm a premier balloonist par excellence. Until one day, while performing spectacular feats of the stratospheric skill, never before attempted by civilized man, the balloon failed to return to the ground.
It did?
Frightened, were ya?
Frightened? You're talking to a man who's laughed in the face of death, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. Then, suddenly, the winds changed, and the balloon floated down into the heart of this noble city, and I was instantly acclaimed the first Wizard of Oz. And now the balloon is once again ready for flight, and you and I, my dear Dorothy, can return to the home of the brave and the land of the free. Citizens of Oz, I'm about to embark upon a hazardous and technically inexplicable journey into the outer stratosphere. Until my return, the Scarecrow, by virtue of his highly superior brain, shall rule in my stead, assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart, and the Lion, by virtue of his unfailing courage. Obey them as you would me. Thank you, my friends, and now it is time to cast off. Climb aboard, Dorothy, climb aboard.
Toto?
Don't worry, I'll get him. Oh, don't let go. This is highly irregular.
Oh, don't go, Professor.
I'm sorry, I can't come back. I don't know how. So long, folks.
Oh, now I'll never get home.
Never is a very long time, Dorothy.
Oh, please, will you help me?
You don't need my help, my dear. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Then why didn't you tell her sooner?
Because she had to learn it for herself.
Well, what have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I think that it isn't enough just to want to see my Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. I have to really care about them. And if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with. Is that it?
That's all it is. Now those magical slippers will take you straight home.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. I love you all so much. Goodbye, Tin Man.
Now I know I've got a heart, 'cause it's breaking.
Goodbye, Lion. I'm going to miss the way you used to holler for help.
Oh, I'm a hollering now. Oh.
Dear Scarecrow, you are my first friend here. Maybe I'll miss you most of all.
Having a brain don't make parting any easier, but I'll think about you every day.
Are you ready now?
Oh, yes, please, before I change my mind and stay forever.
Now close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times. And think to yourself, over and over, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy? Dorothy? There she is!
Dorothy! Is she alright?
There was a minute there when I thought she had left us.
But I did leave you, Uncle Henry, and I went to a wonderful place. But I just kept trying to get back home.
Sounds like a bad dream.
It wasn't a dream. And you were there, and you, and you.
She's gonna be fine.
Hey,
Auntie Em!
oh, Dorothy, you're safe and well. Let's get you home.
Yes, Auntie Em, and I learned something I'll never forget. No matter what happens, this is where I belong because I love you all, and there really is no place like home.